just like I was telling somebody that I know, I was talking to them, and we basically were saying, if America got in a position where they declared a national emergencies and there was a worldwide war, I'm talking about Russians touched down in America, Chinese touched down in America, you feel me? Iran, anybody that's against America touched down in America. He talking about we'll be ready. I say, bro, do you know that most of America is out of shape outside of the military? And I've been in the military. Half of them motherfuckers not even in shape like that. Swear to God, unless you like Marines, you know, infantry, special forces type shit, work out on the regular. I done seen fat people in the military, nappy head, they don't keep themselves together and all that. So check this out. Most of the people is out of shape. Most men can't do 15 straight solid push-ups. You get what I'm saying? Most people can't pick up their cousin and run to the stop sign that's in their neighborhood. Imagine you getting traced by Chinese motherfuckers, Russian motherfuckers, Americans, president, government. They told you to scrap up and be ready because these people got grenades. They invade the city. They coming from different sides, different areas. Bro, most people gonna die just off of giving up from running too long. And by too long, I'm talking about 0.4 miles. Most people can't run 0.4 miles straight. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Most people can't swim. If you had to cross some water, it's over with for niggas. This don't even include the fact that most people can't fight. Most people can't shoot or aim. You know what I'm saying? Most people not even willing to go to that training, even if they know shit was about to go down. And they say it was a real live world purge, but against anybody that's trying to come against America in America right now. Most people will die. Do you know that most people can watch their kid get picked up and somebody can run with their kid and you can't catch them? You can't even run. You don't got the wind to even get to them. Y'all don't think about this type of shit? You don't think about if it was a house burning and you got little kids in there, your girl in there, you got whoever, you might need to pick up a couple people. You might need to put somebody on your shoulder. You get what I'm saying? You might need to pick somebody up and get the stomping through the woods. Motherfuckers not ready for that, bro. Most people literally will die. One of the other reasons that people just gonna die is because everybody playing for keeps, playing for themselves. They ain't gonna want to click up with nobody else because they're not gonna trust them. It's gonna be a lot of people going against their own people, robbing them for food and all type of stuff. Motherfucker, the Russians out there, the Chinese out there. Nigga, they coming for us. Why we robbing each other? Why we killing each other? Because that's the type of shit that'll be going on. Niggas will be less worried about the fact that the Russians and Chinese over here, and when people get to evacuating, they'll loot the neighborhood, rob the neighborhood, and gonna end up getting separated and still getting killed. That's really some shit to think about for your ass. It's gonna hit some nerves.
Alright, Shalom Akim, this is your brother Barak. Come back here. Now, this spring probably bless me on Sham, first and foremost. Let's give all praise, honor, and glory be unto the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the elders and apostles over there, great millstone, ruling the time in His truth, and a sincere citation unto the brethren, pushing His word through truth and sincerity, risking a life if you're to do so. Alright, I'm the brother Barak. Come back out here. And another one, this spring probably bless me on Shy. And today, I wanted to do a video on what this guy was saying, man. All right. In particular, I actually thought I would do this one because I've literally stated things like this. I've went into, through the spirit, I've went into detail about, certain situations where, okay, he was literally just describing, when people don't, they don't understand the validity of the situation, the direness or the seriousness of this situation, okay, and people, the concept of being able to run for your life, you know what I'm saying? The concept of being able to hunt. And the scriptures tell us this, man. When the scriptures was talking about, people not be able to, hunt, or they're gonna die off fast. This is the things that the scriptures was talking about. Okay. All right, he said a lot of good points in there. All right. He also said he was talking about the military and stuff. You guys got to know that these militaries of these other nations, they're ready. Okay, you Americans are not ready, man. The American military is in la la land, man. Okay. All right. Even for what I hear, like I hear these I hear these people that are in the military, okay, because I know a few people personally that are in the military, and they say the same shit, man. These people are in la la land. These people are living like it's just regular, and they go there for, they're not there with the mindset. I think that's what kind of separates them. All right, and that kind of goes in what this dude is saying. Them being out of shape. all that stuff. All right. But nonetheless, man, okay, you people aren't really engaging the situation very much. And I was actually reading the comments. A lot of these Americans just think having a gun is gonna do anything for them, man. When the military they have guns, better guns, and they know how to use those guns. Okay, you and your little pistol ain't gonna be doing shit. Okay. All right. I remember I watched this one video. It was from one of the brothers. I cannot remember for the life of me which brother it was, but he was going into basically how he had a vision. Okay, and it was Jake fighting. I don't know if it was the American military or the people that invaded America. Okay, the Jake. Okay, the brother, I would say, had a vision. Okay, it was brother in the truth. Okay, it might be a brother from the GMS LA camp. I can't remember. Okay, but I'm gonna paraphrase it. He was basically going into how Jake was getting mowed down, hood by hood, block by block, and Jake had their pistols. Jake had their little AK, because some Jakes got, shotguns and AKs and shit, whatever the hell. Okay, and he said that, hey man, they were just rolling in there with regular ass Humvees. The military was trained. They got assault rifles. They got grenade launchers. They have it all. They have body armor. And I remember I'm also saying that the military was a little bit more advanced. Okay, they had suits and shit. Okay, they had you already see what the military be working with. They got like robot dogs and all that stuff, man. All right, whether they pull those out and Esau goes overboard and pulls out his, laser technology, and Esau got microwave guns. He got sound cannons. Okay, he got shit that just melts you on the spot. I'm telling you through the spirit. We know this, man, because Esau has invested a lot of money into that military shit. Okay, all right, but I'm not gonna get too deep into it. Just giving you the gist of that. And you think a little pistol, you think you already being out of shape. You're already out of shape. You don't know how to hunt. You don't know how to start a fire. You don't camp. You don't even know how to camp. You can't even you people get mad over your food being cold. What makes you think in those times you're gonna be able to warm up your food or use the bathroom in peace or even sleep in the comfort of a bed? Okay, this is why I always speak about these things to the spirit when I say those luxuries that America's used to, just going to the corner store and getting some food, sleeping in a warm house or a cool house in the summertime. Those things are over, man. Okay, especially with the times that this dude's even talking about. Right, this dude's in the spirit. He knows what's popping. All right, when those things arise, man, you guys are underestimating the validity of that situation, man. All right, Jake don't get it. Jake think just having a little pistol and all that. And he also brought up the fact that people aren't even gonna click up. People, he literally said, he's like, hey, people are gonna branch off. They're gonna try to look for their own food, and they're still gonna get killed. And he's absolutely right. He is absolutely right. All right. Mark chapter 13 and verse 18. Salakia. And pray ye that your flight be not in the winter. And why do you think the scriptures say that, man? It's because of the it's because of the situation at hand. Okay? Winter is just it's like an idea, because you already know winter is associated with cold, the uncomfort. That's the biggest word. It's just the uncomfort of winter. Doing anything in winter, being outside in winter is not it. Okay? Doing any type of activity, even indoors, man. You don't even want to leave your house, the comfort of your home. It's the idea of winter, man. The concept of it, which is what? It's associated with being uncomfortable. Anytime someone says they're comfortable, it's them being warm or in a tropical environment or wearing less clothes, But in winter, you gotta bundle it up. You gotta go outside. You gotta be cold. And on top of you wearing all these things, you're still hot. You're still hot. You're still very warm. All right. So it's the idea of winter that is uncomfortable, and that's what the Lord said. Pray that your flight be not in the winter. A lot of people are getting ready to be in very bad situations. You guys are already in bad situations. So imagine the Lord magnifies that. All right. This is verse 19. For those days shall be afflictions, such as not from the beginning of the creation which Yahawah created unto this time, neither shall be. And that's what it says right there. For those days shall be affliction, man. These people don't get it. And I will attest to what he's also saying because I've had visions myself. Okay? Where literally in the vision, I'm in the vision, I'm running with a crowd of people, and all of a sudden they get mowed down by a machine gun or some shit. Okay? And people think they're gonna outrun bullets, and then people think that they're gonna just stand there and fight the military. Man, you're not trained for that. You don't have the firepower. You don't have none of that, man. And why do you think the scriptures tell us that we're gonna need spiritual power, guys? Why do you think the scriptures tell us we're gonna need spiritual power? Think about that for a second. All right. Hey, man, these people don't get it, man. They don't get the seriousness of the situation, and that's Americans in general because you're just prideful. You don't get it because you're just prideful in general. All right. Esau been planned everything out. Oh, if they do this, we got this. Slack you. If they do this, we got this. If they go over there, we gonna do this. Esau done planned everything out, man. And really, it's the Lord planning it out. Okay, because Esau is just he's just a weapon. You know, the Lord done planned it out. The Lord planned. If you're asking to go to the wilderness, He done planned out if you're gonna stay in your house. You're not gonna be able to do nothing. You're not gonna be able to hide from shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. He is absolutely right. Everything this dude said is absolutely right. Y'all are not ready. America's never been ready. Okay, and even these other nations, you know, they live in like harsher conditions, and they're more poor. You know what I'm saying? They're even more equipped to live in the wilderness, but they still can't even do it themselves. What makes you think an American is going to be able to do it? The people that love the luxuries, the comfort. That's the biggest common denominator is the comfort, the luxuries, and you not be able to. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens. Okay, ye heavens. Y'all are in heaven because you're in comfort, man. That ye dwell in them, and ye that dwell in them, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because you know it, but he had but a short time. Okay? Esau's gonna come down with that wrath, man. I'm telling you. He for every idea and plot that you have, he already done thought about 50 ways to counter that shit. You going to the woods, you trying to hide out. Why do you think the scriptures tell you that the scriptures tell you that we're gonna be pilgrims upon the earth. We're gonna have to be on the run. You're not gonna be able to stay in one place for a week, a month, 5 months, a year, and Esau ain't gonna find you. You're gonna have to consistently be on the run. Okay, some of these people really believe that's what I'm saying. Like they're doomsday preppers and shit. They're gonna sit in their fucking house while everybody getting mowed down, and no one gonna come up to your crib and try and loot, and no one gonna come up to your crib and know you got that shit. Come on, man. All right, get real, man. And I'm saying all this to say is that, okay, the Lord done seen it all. You know what I'm saying? The Lord has seen it all. Every idea, every imagination that you've had in your brain, the Lord knows it, and Esau 100% knows it. He knows every outcome and scenario. What you're gonna do? Try to go into the woods, try and loot, try and click up and fight the military. Esau done got a counter for all of that shit. And that's why it leads us back to the point that this is gonna be the most treacherous times in history, man. If y'all wanted to click up, y'all would have been did it. Y'all would have done put all your food together and ration. You know what I'm saying? The communities would have done that. Yeah, there ain't no community. There ain't no unity. There ain't no nothing. All right? Okay? So now, man, I'm going to give all praise and glory be unto Heavenly Father, Son, Yahawashi, Yahawashi. Until next time, my kids, I'm going to say shalom.